Hey everyone, this is Rohan here, and today we'll be deep diving into creating a premium interior branding slash furniture website through Dualite. So, the inspiration that we'll be talking around is something like this US Soho US website. It's something like this. Yes, exactly like this. So, this is a very premium landing page, as you can see, and you can see videos are also there, and we'll just use that to start off with. So what I'll do is I will take a screenshot of this, and I will also take a screenshot of this. So as you know, you can have two screenshot references to start off with on Deolite. I'm taking both these examples and I'm typing create me a premium furniture and interiors website that looks luxury and high value. Use instrument serif font and also use stock footage if required for video slash images. These are few from Pexel is the right word. So Pexel is a really nice way. I've also attached reference image of the hero section and the later on section. Let's start with this. So I'll just use these and I'll click on enter. So React plus Tailwind plus TS is a standard modern website designing tech stack that anyone who's looking to build a web app or a website, I'll highly recommend for. So you can see it has created a beautiful page, nice photos. Now if we want, we can tell it to, you need to click here to remove the attached images. If I want to add a video, add a stock video from Pexel for this hero section as shown in the attached image. Also the navbar, when I scroll, you see here this is an issue, has a weird gap because the black bar at the top disappears. Make the black bar sticky enough so that the gap, the weird gap, is not there. So this is the second change, this is the first change. So this looks much better. And the navbar issue also sorted. And this also looks good. Is this how it is there? Yeah, this is fine. Now we can also add more sections here. For example, this is another section that we can add. Personally, I think I can add this as a footer section. I'll just close this. I'm also using whisper flow, by the way. So add a footer section based on the attached image. That really helps me vibe code better. This has added a hero section as well. This is beautiful. Bringing the house home and showing a construction, although the construction is not exactly what we need. Improve the footer image behind, bringing the house home volume to. Also change the text from bringing the house home volume to just bringing the house home. So this can be sorted. What else can we have? Um, you can also have such kind of, although we have this thing, okay, so we have this option where you can see multiple photographs while hovering. Let's add that also. Also add another feature where in the explore the collection section, if I hover over an image, it shows me another image similar to that, like a different perspective of sorts. If need be, replace the images, but do make sure that the image which is there is having a similar picture of from a different angle. This is done. The photos are not appropriate, unfortunately. This is okay. Yeah, the photos can be improved, or you can directly upload them as your brand asset. This is now much better. So now let's work on the navbar. So if you see, this has a beautiful way it opens up. So I will just use that. Have added a reference for how the navbar should open up when I click on one of the options like bathroom. Okay, so if I click, okay, this is nice. This is nice. I think this is not included in all the sections. I'll just tell it to do it on all sections. Add this navbar opening section for all the options like lighting, rugs and textiles, mirror and decor, etc. What else can we do? Second point, what we can do is, for example, this is opening up for the pillows thing. So I can take a screenshot and probably two screenshots of this. I have attached references of what the page should look like when I click on, for example, one of the options of explore the collection, which is pillows. This is what it should look like. So I will just use this. Now let's see if this is working. Okay, nice. This has created similar to this. What more can we do? So let's create like this. I've attached two reference images on how the page should look like when I click on one of the results inside a section, for example, like pillows. Please make the page accordingly. So if I'm clicking on something like Soho bed frame inside beds and mattresses, it is redirecting to pillows, cushions, one of their product pages. Make sure each product inside each category has a separate page with proper detailing and imagery. So now I feel this should work. Okay, great. You all bed mattresses, beautifully done. Now if I add to basket. Now let's create the final functionality. Obviously we can keep creating this, but I wanted to get you inclined to the fact how you can create like a final checkout page scenario for one product and then you can expand it to multiple products. So uh, now for each create a dynamic add to basket functionality where I can order multiple products or multiple categories and it will accommodate and aggregate all of those to give me a final checkout price and additional details for the shipment and billing. Okay, so it's telling me it's done it. Let's refresh and try to get a table lamp. So I'm buying this table lamp, I add to basket. I close it off, go to furniture, sofas. I like this sofa. I also had this checkout. Okay, so I'm buying the calculation right. Okay, if I add these details, anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As in, if I'm adding an expiry date, it would automatically have a slash. If I'm adding a card number, the automatic spacing should be there after every 4 digits. So I have found a solution, guys. We can use UPI and create this entirely. I hope it works. If I do this, add to basket. Okay, so I have three products now. But this why is this $0? Also have they improved this? Okay, nice. Okay, so they don't have a story section yet. Uh, Add a our story section also. Fix the footer. Currently, the our story is navigating to the top of the website. Let's see what kind of design we can take. So if I go all the way down, so let's take this and take this as the example. I have attached reference for the hero section of the R story page as well as how it follows up. See how well the content is center aligned and the images show up beautifully just below the text. So this is our story and this is that section. I don't know why this our story is coming like this. Okay, so they have added our story. It is blank. No, it is not blank. Okay, this is not bad. We can work with this. Lamps, table lamps. I'm going to ceramic table lamp, it's fine. If I go to marble base lamp, it is fine. Okay. So add to basket. This is a non-product item. I'll just remove this. And is this working, guys? Okay, this is beautiful. 3, 2. Now we're going to do the most important bit, which is adding a payment gateway. Add another option of UPI in the final checkout page. Also, change the rates of all the products from dollar to rupee, ensuring proper conversion, and the rates not being in decimal but marketable 999 like products. Now, how will we add this is the great question. So I have a UPI, guys. Here's the deep link. So, okay, this is now working. UPI pay question mark PA equal to your UPI. Okay, let's check my UPI, guys. So what to do here is view UPI 931402777 at YBL. I'm just asking ChatGPT. This is my UPI ID. Create a deep link for me. Okay. Now PN. So there's one important thing that we need to figure out. PN equal to Rohan and CU equal to INR. In the above deep link, Rohan is a dummy name. It should be replaced by the name that you ask the user in the first place during checkout. It should be the first name, let's put it like that. here in checkout. Okay. Now I hope this works. Okay, this is done. Let's refresh it and let's hide it. Have they updated the prices? First of all, let's see that. Okay, they have. Beautiful. This is a 28,000. If I add to basket, okay, these numbers should be clean. I think we should just restart it. I think this must have been cached. That's why this was showing. Is it still the case? Yeah, let's clean this. If I go to lamps, this is for 39,000. If I add to basket, if I click on checkout, type my name. So if I do UPI, okay, why is it telling to open to WhatsApp? Okay, I think this will work if I open it on my phone. So let's try that. Continue. You can. Meanwhile, this happens. Let's do one last thing, which is creating a database for this. This is done. Sign in with Google. Info at Dualite. Allow. I think this was not given initially. This could have been the issue. Now, if I go to new, space this shit. What was that? Keep it as untitled only. Payment data, payment, and customer data. Let's just keep it simple. And the link. I hope this works. Great. Now we have this. You need to enable all of this. Okay. So now what you do is you copy this, you go back to Dualite, you go here, you paste this, CT API integration, all the customer data that is coming from the checkout should go into this sheet. You can check the columns. It's the sheet one. Let me stop it here because there's one more thing we'll need to do, which is status. I'm not sure they've integrated a status paid or not paid situation. Okay, so this will not give us the ability to do a status paid or not paid. So I'll just cancel this. Ignore the column status paid or not. I am assuming this is a small time mom and pop shop owner based use case where you can manually keep a track of whether the payment is done or payment is not done in those things. And then let's see how it goes. Okay, great. So now it's time. Okay. Make sure there's a success page also post the checkout button is processed ahead. Edit the UPI deep link to have PhonePe XYZ, where XYZ is the final checkout amount. Make sure you do this change. I think this will, okay. So now let's download this. Since Netlify is throwing an error, go to Applications Project. Let's just name it as 33 and great. Add new project, deploy manually, downloads 33, cancel, browse to upload, downloads 33. Perfect. I think this will work pretty good and we should be able to get this up and running. Think we are done. Yeah, so let's try this resilient Malabar. I'm just gonna paste it here. Go here so you can see me on my phone. Go here, go to furniture. I'll probably go somewhere. Okay, so the amount is causing an issue, but that can be fixed. What we want to test is the beds and mattresses thing. So you can see this is 2,14,000 that's coming up. Add to basket. Just add the amount. Singv Rohan01 at Gmail. E65. Shastri Nagar, Jodhpur 34203. Standard delivery UPI. Okay, buy is okay for after taxes. If I go to processing, okay, allow 2460. Okay, so now finally we have the entire payment portal. So I just need to pay now to this and it will work just fine. So we have built the entire product You can see this is the new database coming. So we've integrated payments, we've integrated an internal simple database, created a beautiful landing page, done some optimizations. You can keep on building this more and more. And yeah, so this was completely done through Dualite. And if you have any questions, do drop in the comments. And cheers. Thanks.